Hi everyone, welcome. I hope I find you all well. Thank you for returning and hello if you are new. Wow, do we have a busy sky today? So let's get into it. It's really, I might put a picture of what the sky looks like at the moment up on the community tab. Um, it's really intricate up there. There's a grand trine, there's a crossbow, there's an X of oppositions. Let's get into it. I didn't write up a whole lot because it is a whole lot, and I wanted to get to the tarot, but we will address everything that is going on up there. Firstly, we've got the full moon in Gemini. 0 degrees, maybe a couple minutes into Gemini at the moment. There's lots of oppositions and squares. We've got the moon in Gemini opposite Venus in Sagittarius. The sun, 27 degrees Libra square Mars, 24 degrees Pisces. The sun is opposite Chiron in Aries. The sun is square to Pluto at 28 degrees Capricorn. Pluto is opposite of Mars. Mars is squaring Chiron, and there's a grand trine in water between Neptune and Pisces, the vertex in Scorpio, and Mars in Cancer. Also, we've got the crossbow going, which is like a kite pattern. I call it a crossbow because it tends to pull one energy backwards like it's going to shoot towards its opposition. So the kite we have here is between the grand trine and water. We've got the moon 0 degrees Gemini opposite Mercury and 2 degrees Sagittarius. The moon is also conjunct Uranus in Sagittarius, and that's all being pulled back with the moon aiming right at the planet of communication, Mercury in Sagittarius, the wandering learner. So this feels like people are pulling back their emotions and kind of like trying to take a more open approach to things, right? Sagittarius is like the learner. He loves, respects, and just consumes things that are different people, food, ideas. He keeps it moving. He's a fire sign, he's very active. I like to describe Sagittarius as the rolling stone of the zodiac. You know, a rolling stone gathers no moss. You got to keep it moving. Papa's got to keep it moving. They're wandering. They've got wandering eyes, wandering minds, wandering hands, wandering feet. They need a stimulation, right? So this it is a fire sign, but I love Sagittarian energy. It feels like fiery air energy because they love ideas. They love learning, and learning, you read a lot, you think a lot, you want to experience a lot, whether for good or bad. Sagittarians are very open to different kinds of experiences. Where the moon here in Gemini is an air sign, so there might be a lot more vocalization of feelings, okay? And I actually did kind of get that in the reading. We've got the moon in play in the cards, um, along with the Ten of Cups. So that's what very watery, emotional energy. What else do we have? We get like emotions are high with a big red X of impediment on top of everything. Okay, it's like entangling everything up. Not only that, but Libra. Oh wait, wait a minute. What's the oppositions here? So we've got Pluto in Capricorn opposite Mars in, where the hell did I put Mars? Shoot, in Pisces. Okay, so Mars in Pisces, that's very volatile emotions right here. Pisces is a very psychic, delicate, sensitive sign. Mars here is a sign of power and fighting and like dynamic, standing up for yourself, right? Um, I would imagine a lot of the water signs, especially with that grand trine going, a lot of the water signs are experiencing very volatile dreaming right now. Mars in Pisces kind of gives very uncomfortable dreams. You deal with things in your dreams that your psyche keeps hidden. Okay, that's moon energy, and we do have the moon in play right now. In Gemini, the thinker. So there's a lot of kind of dealing with things on the down low right now, in the emotions, in the hidden places, in the heart, that's Cancer, in the psyche, that's Pisces, and Scorpio too. I love Scorpio energy. It feels like fiery water. I always think of Scorpio as an honorary fire sign because they are very no nonsense about things. They're very penetrative. They're very, very emotional, but I feel like most of Scorpio's emotions are due to frustration. They don't like bullshit. Okay, they can see the truth and they're wondering, why are you telling them something different when they can plainly see what's on the plate right now and you're trying to tell them that it's not that? They're gonna set you on fire. Okay, a grand trine in water is a very um, open, clear flow of emotions. Okay, um, now I usually I think of it as very clean water. Okay, the Grand Trine in water usually I think of as very clean water, very flowing, a very lively kind of brook or canal. It's not quite white water rapids, but it's a very clean, healthy flow of water. I don't get the feeling that there's anything negative in the water. It's just very, very active right now. There's that grand trine. You've got Mars in Pisces. You've got things stirring up a lot of in the psyche. There might be some religious tones down here. It's not the religiosity of Taurus, which Taurus religiosity is very by the book. Okay, it's very structured, very traditional, very dogmatic. Piscean religiosity is much more spiritual. They're much more discerning about what feels right and true. They tend to compare whatever spiritual whatever spiritual thing comes at them, they tend to compare it to how that makes them feel, right? So if they hear something that's like from scripture, they run that through within themselves, and if it doesn't sit right with how they connect to the divine, they'll reject it, okay? Um so not only do we have that grand trine, but we've got that big X of two um two oppositions crossing each other, okay? The first one we have the sun, which is in Libra right now, and it's opposite in Chiron and Aries. Now, Aries and Libra are they I, they are opposites, but I don't get a negative kind of opposition between these two. It's not well, there can be butting heads because they're both very dynamic in their expression, but it's mostly like a balancing of a teeter-totter. They balance each other, okay? That's the key to opposite signs, Virgo and Pisces, Libra and Aries. They balance each other out a little bit. So even though these things are in opposition, I feel like, especially with this being Libra, the sun is the ego. Libra is um, relationships, relating to other people individually, one on one, and it's like when the sun is here, we are gaining a brighter perspective about how we're relating to the people in our lives. But we've got Chiron in opposite. Aries is the ego, it's very me, me, me. It's the baby of the sign. It's more concerned with its survival. It's very root chakra energy, Aries is. It's survival. It's I'm here, I need, I want, I know, things like that. It's me. So, but Chiron is a detriment. So Chiron in Aries is like a detriment to self-worth and self-esteem and self-regard. And balancing that out is the sun in Libra. So it's like um trying to get us to be more kind to ourselves, right? Trying to put more energy um into our personal self outside of a relationship. Okay, that's interesting because South Node, North Node, Libra, Aries is also playing out right now, and put that on top of the opposition that's happening with the Sun and Chiron. Now, the other opposition is Pluto. Pluto in Capricorn opposite in Mars in Pisces. Okay, remember we were talking about Mars in Pisces, very volatile emotions, very volatile sensitivity, psychic awareness, intuition, things like that are going to be like, it reminds me of putting like a hot ball bearing into a cup of water. Okay, that's exactly what it is. The water is going to be boiling and roiling. There's going to be confusion. There's going to be maybe some hurt feelings, maybe things like that. That is opposing Pluto and Capricorn. Pisces and Capricorn are um, opposites here. So a Capricorn is very down to earth, very grounded, very structural. It's ruled by Saturn. He's a aspect of death. Saturn reaps what you sow. It's very karmic. And then its opposite being Pisces. It's like Pisces is the sign that's above that all, above all of the um earthly needs and stuff like that. So that's the opposition that might be very combative at the moment. It's like Capricorn is trying to draw the fish back into reality, okay? And with Pluto there, Pluto rules Scorpio, and that's the transformer. So with Pluto, and it's dragging ass right now backwards through Capricorn, and it's gonna be going into Aquarius soon. So Pluto in Capricorn is dragging its scythe through Capricorn, and that is our sense of stability, our sense of the future, our sense of legacy, um, provision, structure, responsibility, status quo, reputation, things like that. That's all being dug up. And that's very grounded, down to earth energy. But being in opposition of Pisces, it's like Pisces is trying to say be above that because when Pluto drags itself through Capricorn, all that shit is going to be transformed. Okay. Now, Saturn rules Capricorn, and like I said, Saturn is an aspect of death, but where Saturn is the reaper, Pluto rules Hades, which is where the dead goes after it's been harvested. So down in Hades is where the condition of the soul or the situation or whatever has died, whatever has gone on to the next plane, it's reviewed, it's washed, it's prepared to be either reborn in a new way or released to the divine. Okay, that is a hard opposition right now. People are probably dealing with that in many different ways. Look to your chart to see where your signs fall. Okay, so if your Pisces is in the third house, it's going to react differently in this opposition to somebody who has Pisces in the 10th house or something, you know. So look to your charts and see how that might be playing out for you. Now, my favorite part of what's happening in the sky is not only is all of that going on, but Libra, we have a comet going through right now. Um, it has already gone through Libra. In tropical astrology, it might still be in Libra, but in sidereal astrology, in what real sky is happening right now, it's gone past that. It's I believe, in the tail end of Ophiuchus in the Serpent Bearer, and it's heading backwards into Scorpio. Okay, so it actually reached its closest point to Earth on October between 11th and 12th, which was really cool. And it hasn't been in our solar system for 80,000 years. That's how long its orbit is. Let's see if I can pronounce the name. It's C 2023, which that's when it was discovered. Chuchinchan Atlas. So it's C 2023 Chuchinchan Atlas. Um, it even has what's called an antitail, which means it's described as like a spike um, projecting from the comet's head that points towards the sun, while the rest of the tail points away from the sun. So it actually looks like it has a horn. It's a unicorn comet that just is going through Libra right now. I love that shit, okay? I love symbolism. I love mythology. I love stories. We have a unicorn going through Libra right now. So don't let anybody tell you, Libras, that we aren't fucking special right now. Oh, don't let anybody tell us that ever. But right now, bitch, we have an 80,000 year unicorn comet gracing our presence in our birthday season. So you can't tell me shit for the rest of the month, right? So, um, I don't have to tell you how magical that a once in 80,000 year unicorn comet going through our sign is. So I got curious and I looked it up. In 80,000 years ago, what was humanity like when this comet last visited us? 80,000 years ago, humanity was just awakening. Okay? Um, Probably about 100,000 years ago, we started the migration out of Africa. We started the diaspora. 80,000 years ago, which is 20,000 years into our development, the comet came by. Um, so 80,000 years ago, evidence of Australian Aboriginal culture was starting. Um, which means that the last time this comet graced us was the dream time. If you would like an amazing rabbit hole of storytelling and deep ancient mythology to go down, it's the origins of humans as spiritually conscious beings. Dive into the dream time of the Aboriginal Australians. It's almost like the universe is sending a check on us, right? A checkup 80,000 years after we woke up and began. So we're going to go to the tarot. Now, I dropped the tarot, the First Light Tarot, of course, like I always do. If you've been to my channel before, I do a layer of First Light Tarot. It's very cosmic. It's images from the Hubble Space Telescope. It's very big ideas, including some tarot, some oracle, and some placement cards for questions. Okay, so the first card we dropped from the First Light Tarot, we dropped a card for conspiracy. Now, this is something that is hidden that's going to be revealed. I have a feeling that's the comet energy, right? The next one we dropped was a card called Power. But this is not only an being empowered, but it's a card telling us to remember our power and our place. Okay, don't get too I don't want to say don't get too powerful, but I feel like it's a warning. Um, Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So make sure that even though as you grow in power, you also grow in humility. Okay. The next card we've got is the Hermit. Searching for truth. So let's get into this. For the conspiracy card, it says hidden truths will be revealed, but it also says what you hide will eat at you. Okay, so and it's interesting that what you hide will eat at you. Being next to right here with the hermit goes inward in order to like mull over the things that it's in its library, in the internal library. It's kind of sitting there with its books, and the books are all the things that it has to process. Virgo, okay? The hermit is processing right now. And I believe that it's saying hidden truths are going to be revealed, but what you hide will eat at you. Along with this, we've got Temperance reversed and the Knight of Pentacles. So, Temperance to me is alchemy, okay? This is Sagittarius energy. And what's going on in Sagittarius right now? Shoot, I wish I could remember. Oh, yeah, that kite pattern. Mm-hmm. Mercury is in Sagittarius. So, like, yeah, communication about finding things out and finding new ideas and learning new things. Um, Temperance is alchemy, which because it's it's quote unquote finding the right mix. Okay, finding the right mix for healing, finding the right mix for expansion, finding the right mix for feeling stable and things like that. But we have it here reversed, which means something's not mixing right. Okay, and on top of that, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest knight in the deck. Somebody or some energy in the collective is either making us really take slow stock of what we feel, okay? Because something is amiss, something has not been revealed yet, okay? So, Knight of Pentacles here means taking it slow, being methodical, meticulous, um, but also dedicated, diligent, ambitious, and efficient, okay? Now, this might feel like very tedious work because with everything going on in Pisces is very flowing, very open, very accept this, let this go. But they're delicate because, fish can't live in putrid waters very long, okay? Um, they'll become poisoned and they can be sick or dying or something like that. So I feel like whatever is being hidden, whether purposefully or not, is making the soul sick. Okay? Um, and I feel like there has to be some kind of remixing, but it's in reverse, so it's like taking a long, long time with that Knight of Pentacles. Basically, I feel like it's saying something's taking a long time to come to light because there's poison in the water. There's something wrong with the mix. I feel like there could be lies here. There could be um, ego here. Like I said, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So somebody, maybe in the collective sphere, individually, I always say I can read the script, but I can't tell you which character you all individually play in this scene. So individually amongst the collective, all of us might have somebody in our midst that is in a position of power, or maybe we are in a position of power, and there is something that's not mixing right. Okay. Be, um, the ego has to be subdued a little bit, and more attention needs to be paid to the intuition in this case. All right. Like I said, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance reversed. Something is slow to be revealed. On top of the conspiracy card, things coming to light and things that you keep hidden are going to eat at you. That's that poison in the water. Next pile, we've got the card of power, which says know your power and your place, but that it also says there is power in a whisper. Okay, this is understanding solitude. That could be that hermit energy because we do have the hermit down below. Solitude and reality. On top of that, we got the moon. Look at that hidden energy, hidden intuition, hidden illusions, um, very emotional times. But on top of that, we've got the Ten of Cups. So this has something to do with our our feeling of harmony and domestic peace and love. Okay, Ten of Cups. That's that harmonious, loving environment. So look, there may be power dynamics going on in the realm of home right now. Okay, not the like not Capricorn kind of home where it's assets and stability and structure. This is more an emotional. I feel like maybe there are some in the collective who are having a change of heart about things. Okay, and there's like this power exchange that maybe we've got temperance reversed. Like I said, something's not mixing right. The moon, it keeps things hidden. The moon is suspicion, subconscious. Oh, that's reverse. That would be reverse. So that not suspicion, but this is things in the subconscious. This is self deception, illusion, sadness, and feeling misplaced. Feeling misplaced because in this story on this card for the moon, she is misplaced because she is from the people who lived on the moon, and she came down to earth and was raised by human parents, but she always felt homesick for her true place. So there's something in the collective where people are feeling homesick because where they are, the 10 of cups that they're in, there may be some power struggles going on. There's something isn't mixing right, and they're keeping it underneath. Remember the conspiracy card? It says things that are hidden will eat at you, okay? So we're really dealing with how we're feeling about the power dynamics in our 10 of Cups environment. The next set we have here, we've got the Hermit. Virgo energy, searching for the truth inside. Virgo is the opposite of Pisces, and Pisces has Mars in it right now. Remember, that's that shake up in the intuition, in the psyche, in the okay, so where the moon can be illusion, Pisces reverse, if it's in detriment, it can be delusion. So there might be feelings of being deluded here, okay? Hermit energy goes inward to gain a larger perspective, but the hermit's opposite, which is the high priestess, or I'm sorry, which is the hanged man in Pisces, is going within to gain inner perspective. Right now, we're trying to gain an outer perspective. It almost feels like somebody feels like they're drowning and they're trying to claw up to a higher vantage so that they can get out of what's drowning them. Okay, conspiracy card. What you keep hidden will eat at you. We've got the moon keeping you feeling like you're not in the right place. Power dynamic here with the 10 of Cups. Here we've got the Hermit trying to gain a larger perspective, emphasized by the Queen of Coins, which is that's Pisces energy. The Queen of Coins is Pisces. Wow. King of Swords here is Aquarius energy. So that's logic, again, higher perspective. I always describe Aquarius as the hot air balloons of the air signs, whereas Geminis, they're down on the ground. They're the whirlwinds that whip leaves through the parking lots. Okay, Libra's a little bit more movement. They're like warm breezes. Okay, they move, but they're kind of warm. They're kind of slow. But Aquarius is the level in the air where hot air balloons go. They get a larger perspective. They still feel part of the world, but everybody's very far removed from them. They can think better up there. The airflow is better up there. The mind works better in the higher stratosphere. That's where Aquarius is, okay? So we've got the Hermit looking for at a higher vantage point. We've got Pisces here, kind of bogging it down a little bit, but then we've got the Aquarius King of Swords here. Somebody is really trying, or the whole collective as a collective is really trying to um, get out of a funk here emotionally, possibly with love. The only cups I have here is that 10 of cups. Everything else is very logical and very grounded. Oh, I've got the queen. Oh, this is Queen of Coins. I'm so sorry. I thought this was the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Coins. This is Capricorn energy. I apologize. Capricorn. So we've got the Hermit, Virgo. We've got Queen of Coins, Capricorn, and we've got King of Swords, Aquarius. Um, that could be one person. We could have a Virgo, Capricorn rising, Aquarius moon person in the collective. If that resonates with you, please put that in the comments. We've got the moon here. That's Cancer. Knight of Pentacles is Taurus. Taurus, Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, I don't give the knights to Capricorn because Capricorn being the older of the signs, I give it to the Queen and King. Um, the Page of Pentacles would probably be Taurus. The Knight is Virgo. So we've got Virgo, Cancer, Virgo again, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Okay? So let's do that last one again. The Hermit, going inward to gain a higher perspective, a larger perspective. Think of a hermit. A hermit is by himself up on a mountain. You know, he doesn't come to people to socialize, but he definitely accepts people coming to him. If somebody's looking for anything, companionship, guidance, wisdom, truth, people can go to the hermit. And he's very welcoming to share what he sees, what he's thinking, what he knows. But he doesn't usually come down off the mountain to socialize. Okay, that's very Virgo energy. Um, Queen of Coins, Capricorn. What did I say? Pisces is dragging through Capricorn right now, upheaving everything that we thought was structurally sound. King of Swords here, Aquarius. Aquarius is trying to make sense of this from a very logical, intellectual standpoint. But I do like Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And even though Aquarians are very intellectual and very no nonsense in their I see this is the truth, so why don't you see that's the truth too? Uranus is very rebellious. It's very unconventional. It's the only planet that spins sideways. So it brings a really wonderful breath of revolution here. There's going to be a brand new way of seeing something that the Queen of Coins, this Capricorn, dour taskmaster energy on top of the Hermit here, the king is looking at her like, girl, we can look at this a whole different way. This is how, oh, I apologize, there might be boobies on this card, so I hope I don't get flagged. But here's the Queen of Coins. This is an African myth. She is the mother of all things, so she brought everything into fruition. And I think she taught people language, and she taught people how to live, and she taught people the tradition, the structure of how to run their lives, right? That's mother energy. And then we've got the King of Swords here. First of all, he's looking at her because she's naked, okay? Aquarius, pull it back a little bit. But he's also looking at her like, we can do better than this. Let's shake this up, I heard. Let's shake this up. Okay? Again, Uranus being the rebel, very unconventional. This is not the Uranus that is um shoot. I always get these two mixed up in the Greek and the Roman. It it can be very upheaving because Queen of Coins Capricorn is very structured, okay? King of Swords Aquarius ruled by Uranus, the upheaver. It can be very, I mean, okay, I can't deny what they're somebody one of the guides up there is being kind of raunchy right now because the King of Swords is looking at the Queen like he wants to turn her head over heels or heels over head. Heels to Jesus, I heard, okay? And I I heard him say, "Let's oh gosh, how did they put it? All I got was the visual of this king grabbing this stable queen of pentacles, this Capricorn woman, by her ankles and flipping her upside down. That's Uranus. It's flipped on its side, okay? So I mean, even with all of this going on, I heard it's all going to be oh my god, somebody's too much in their head about something, and I feel like this king is coming in saying, if you're too up in your head, let's deal with this on your back. um don't let them, or let them sweet talk you, sweet, okay? I'm addressing this Capricorn queen right here, this Capricorn feminine. This Aquarius wants to flip you off of your feet. Sometimes, look, I look, sometimes in order to get out of our own head, we've got to be knocked out of it. All right. I'm saying that this Aquarius wants to do that for you sexually. Why do I get it because the way he's looking at her, okay? Well, we got the Ten of Cups here, so that's, emotional fulfillment. There can be happiness here. I feel like with Pluto going through Capricorn, it's making us a little, when we feel unstable, it's hard for us to feel emotionally open, okay? I get it. I'm Capricorn rising. I feel very loving. Oh, okay, this is going to sound bad. I'm more open, loving, and adventurous when I feel like my surroundings are stable. There's a good routine, the bills are paid, the dog's not throwing up, the rent is paid, and paychecks come in, everything's distributed. I feel secure. Let's get naked now. That's kind of the queen of coins energy here. This Aquarius king of swords is like I can how does he put it? I feel like it's trying to draw her out of feeling like so much is riding on physical security, okay? There's happiness to be had here. There's 10 of cups. Somebody's in their head a little bit. Something doesn't feel um something, like I said, something's wrong with the mix. Knight of Pentacles, that's earth energy, that's slow moving, meticulous, like something's not moving as fast as somebody in the collective wants. But this King of Swords, this Aquarius energy, is saying, look at it from a different perspective. Look at it upside down if you have to. Let me look at it upside down for a second. I'll put a different spin on things. It's almost like there's energy in the collective saying, please let it play out the way it's going to play out. You're you're too much involved in trying to influence something that has to just run its course right now, okay? Queen of Pentacles. This is very structural, very I wanted to say wrapped up in a reputation, in structure, in scheduling, managing. That's what they're trying to lead me towards. We're trying to manage too much. We've got a power dynamic here that is out of whack, because temperance here being reversed, like I said, something's wrong in the mix. Okay, now we're feeling a topsy-turvy, we're not feeling stable, but that's the illusion. We've got the moon upright and the 10 of cups upright. If our fears were founded, that 10 of cups would be reversed, which means there's emotional unfulfillment. Okay, there's something wrong in the love. There's nothing wrong in the love here, Capricorn. All right, there's nothing wrong in the love. Something is going on where you keep it, there's something hidden. Okay, and it's eating at you, like that conspiracy card said. What you keep hidden, or what is hidden, will eat at you. There's something hidden here that you're not quite settled with, that's eating at you, and it's preventing you from seeing. Preventing, that's the illusion of the moon on the power card, the power here of this 10 of cups. Find your stability in the knowledge that your love situation is secure. Okay, come up out of that Capricorn structure and see that you have a partner that wants to give you a good time, good conversation, easygoing ideas, um, a new way of looking at things, a new way of doing things. There is love here, okay? Not only is there love here, but there's good compatibility here if you can try to kind of get out of your own way, okay? Now, I hope this is resonating. I hope the messages are reaching you for your highest good. If you're vibing with my content, please take a moment to leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. I would love to get to 100 subscribers, so please share my videos. Um, in the description, you'll find my email information. I am open for personal readings. So go to the description. You'll find my email. We can do either a video chat email, or I'm sorry, a video chat reading, an email reading, or I can do a reading like this and post it to YouTube as a private link that only you will get. I also do birth chart inquiries, not full interpretations. My full interpretations run dozens of pages, and it would be much too expensive and time consuming for me to do that. So I will do one or two question. We'll look at a couple aspects, birth chart inquiries. My emails are in the description. Also in the description, you'll find my Venmo and my Cash App. If you resonated with any messages that I gave you today, drop a tip in one of those, Venmo or Cash App. I am so thankful for any feedback or donations or interaction that I get. I'm trying to grow the channel. Thank you so much. We're going to go on to the Angels and Ancestors Oracles. Now, it's so cool that we were just talking about the comet, right? And how it feels like the universe is sending a checkup on humanity, because the last time the comet was in the sky, we were just beginning to come online as humans, right? And now, 80,000 years later, there's the comet again that was there at our birth. I think that's very symbolic. One of the cards that dropped for us was Star Ancestor. Look at this card. We got the pyramids there. I love this. Okay, let's read for Star Ancestor. It says, follow the voice of your soul. It says, heed the messages coming directly from your soul. Okay, that's that Pisces energy. Now, Mars is in Pisces right now, which means that the messages that we're receiving from our higher self are going to be very powerful. And we did drop the power card here with the moon, which is also Pisces energy, Pisces Cancer energy. So, I love this part of the reading when the ancestors cards start dropping, the oracle cards, because it all starts tying together. This says there is deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you through this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, it's memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but will light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Wow, if that's not comet message, I don't know what is. Now, what did it say here? Your feelings being drawn in a particular direction. I feel like there was something here. Was it the moon? That feeling of being misplaced. Okay? Maybe there's some in the collective. Now I don't usually get this woo-woo-y about you know celestial things, but there may be some in the collective that are star seeds, and the comet coming through is awakening that part of the collective. It would make sense because, like I said, this comet came through when humanity was just sparking into awakening. Now, what I think of, this might be controversial, but what I think of as humanity coming online is there was a point in our evolution where our brain grew in a certain way that allowed a soul consciousness to be in it. Okay. Once soul consciousness came into it, we were able to think more spiritual, um, like towards the creator, towards the divine, towards the stars, towards the whatever. To me, that is the like spark of when humanity is awakened. Okay, now with star ancestor here and the comet that has come through, some in the collective that might be star seeds might be awakening at this time. Maybe there's more than we thought before. We'll see. The other oracle card that came through here is called the Great Teacher. It says learn from spiritual experiences. You guys, I cannot make this up. Okay, it does kind of have a Christ-like image on it with the dove and the long-haired hippie. It says know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. Okay, I cannot deny that this has very much feels like it's tied to the Hermit card. The Hermit and Sagittarius, whatever's happening up in Sagittarius right now. Sagittarius is the wandering teacher. The Hermit is the stagnant teacher, if you think about it. Okay, um, you are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be the vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. Okay, I feel like with this harsh energy, like I said, with Pluto and Capricorn, and here with the Queen of Coins here, Capricorn, then we've got Virgo up in his head, Earth sign. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, more Virgo, up in their head, Earth sign. That the going on in Pisces, that Mars in Pisces is really pulling us not backwards into, it's a balance. It's trying to balance us, okay? Remember what I was saying? The opposites are balances, okay? So it's trying to balance us where we can walk the line of feeling secure physically in the physical world, but also reaching up higher into the spiritual. It'll make us more balanced, more evolved people, okay? Let's get some theme cards on this. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Let's get some more insight on this. What are we at? Oh, 49 minutes. That's not bad. So I'll give it maybe another 10. I'm trying to keep this under an hour. So let's do the theme cards. I drew these, so please be kind when judging the artwork. Okay. They wanted me to say something, I totally lost it. So I think some in the collective maybe feel like in these changing, very volatile times where people might not feel like the future is so sure right now, part of me feels like the message is that that's an illusion. Okay, there is balance to be had here. Conflict. That could be that power dynamic in the Ten of Cups. Look, that you're in your head about that, okay? There is happiness here, but there is like somebody may feel powerless. Okay, 222, keep the faith. Timely and auspicious opportunities are coming. Ooh, that could be the comet. Now remember, comet symbolism is like a portent, okay? The first thing they showed me was the red comet in Game of Thrones, and it was put. Okay, look, I have my problems with the show. I have my problems with the books, but for the moment, the for the picture that they're showing me, the comet foretold a change of a change in, it foretold the coming of dragons, okay? The coming back to the world of magic. And I feel like that's what we're being encouraged to embrace. The return of the soul to not just scraping by for an existence in the physical realm, but to remember that we have spiritual needs also. And when we balance the two, we can come up out of that fucking hole. Okay, give me a few more. That's good. That one flew way over there. Okay, I'll take that one too. Let's see. A few more before I start flipping. Oh, I'm sorry about the shuffling sounds. I know that's loud in the microphone. That's why I don't shuffle and deal on camera anymore. I pre-deal so that we can, to eliminate the noise in the microphone. This is the only part of the reading where I shuffle on camera. And I apologize for it being so loud. Okay. That's that Aquarian coming through again. He is so nasty. I feel like it's like, get physical pleasure while you're here too, because with this Queen of Coins, the power card, the conspiracy, temperance in reverse, there's a lot of fear here about physical stability, physical comfort, physical feeling secure, physical security, okay? Hold on one second. I tried to pick up that one that fell on the floor and it shot even further. Remember, you are water. This, look at, were we just talking about that grand trine in water? It says, remember, you are water. These cards, the element cards in this deck haven't fallen out in months. This says cry, feel, cleanse, flow, and let go. Okay? I feel like this Capricorn energy is so strong right now. Oh, the one that I got here that I said that Aquarius, that dirty Aquarius is talking again. It says, it's all fun and games until someone gets poked in the eye. I'm not going to elaborate on what they get poked in the eye with, but it's dirty. Okay, this is male family member. So when this card, I have one for male and one for female. Gender ain't shit but boobs and wieners. Okay, this is energy. Male family member. When this card comes out, it means that there's somebody who has passed from the collective that is around you right now. Okay, it's trying to guide you. Remember, we've got the great teacher here. Maybe they were a teacher. We've got star ancestor here. This could be somebody from a past life. A male family member, okay, coming through, trying to give you signs. Oh, that's what they wanted me to tell you before that I forgot. Right before I started recording, I was outside and a ladybug landed on me. So that never happens. That might be a sign for somebody. I don't know if ladybugs are a synchronicity for anybody, but that's supposed to be like good fortune, a blessing, a recognition from the divine that your prayers have been heard or seen. You're seen. Oh, see, we've got Pisces here now with the High Priestess card. Sacred knowledge, knowing the truth, the divine feminine, deep intuition, the guardian of the subconscious, spiritual wisdom, and high spiritual abilities. What did I say about that Mars in Pisces lighting a fire in the water? Okay, spiritual abilities, psychic abilities might be coming online hot right now. The other thing about the High Priestess is, remember, she sits between two pillars in the Rider-Waite deck with the scroll of truth on her. She's like taking account of everything, and she's sitting between the pillars, and the pillars are black, and one is black and one is white. That's the dichotomy of creation: black and white, dark and light, negative, positive. The balance between the two is the nature of creation. Okay, the key to the High Priestess card is knowing that the truth is somewhere in between the black and white. Now, black and white here, we've got very earth energy here with Virgo and Capricorn. They're looking for the black and white. Give me the facts, right? And Aquarius star ancestor, um, and the moon here is saying it's not what you think. Okay, plus the conspiracy card saying that something that was hidden is going to be revealed. It's not the black and white that you think. The truth is in the in between. Okay, High Priestess. All right. The truth is somewhere in between the black and the white. Cauldron. Okay, something is stewing, simmering, and processing. All right, I like that. This might have to do with the moon manifestations during the new moon into the full moon. So whatever manifestations you set in motion after the new moon so that they could grow during the moon cycle and come to fruition at the full, which is right about now, know that that is still brewing, okay? We've got the Hanged Man. Didn't we just mention that? Because the Hermit being Virgo, its opposite is the Hanged Man being Pisces, going inward to gain inner perspective, whereas the Hermit goes inward to gain or larger perspective. This is a self pause, reflection. This is reevaluating, getting a fresh perspective. Okay, that's what the King of Swords was trying to say. Peaceful, calm meditation. Okay, they wanted me to elaborate on that King of Swords. Aquarius energy. King of Swords is a person, I love that he's patient, because Aquarius, even though it's an air sign, it is a fixed sign. So they're steady, they're stable. The Capricorns in the collective that I was addressing earlier, where you don't see that physical monetary pentacle stability, look to that Aquarius energy. You do have something in your life that is the stability you can rely on. And it's intellectual, it's emotional, it's there. It'll steady you, even though what you're worrying about is, it could quite literally be an illusion. You could be worrying for nothing, okay? That's that Mars in Pisces. That's that worry. This person is intelligent, wise, noble, just, contemplative, okay? That's that King of Swords. Now we've got Grasshopper. Situations in the balance require careful handling. Okay? Handle carefully, which means don't jump the gun on anything. Right now, the first card that dropped out was the Whip. That was the conflict. Fighting, arguing, I know words. Discussing, scolding, aggression. There's insults here. That's that power card between the Moon and the Ten of Cups, okay? There's arguing and fighting here because somebody doesn't feel stable. But we also have the angel number 222, keep the faith. It says timely and auspicious opportunities are coming. Stand strong in your personal beliefs. Okay, I love this for the collective. Loosen up a little bit, have some faith. Yeah, you definitely have to. We definitely have to loosen a little bit. Loosen. I'm not talking about the purse strings. I'm talking about the stress. Okay, release yourself a little bit from the stress. Things are still working out. Like I said, the cauldron here. Um, Hanged Man, go within. It's like they're telling you to stay busy while things finish. Now that was really big message a few months ago. Now I feel like we're getting to the tail end of it. I don't know what that means with it being 4 weeks away from the election. All right, so maybe that's why a lot of us Capricorns, because that's very structural. It's authority, it's law, it's order, it's things that you can feel stable in, and things are feeling very topsy-turvy right now, especially with the election coming and what that may mean for the economy. Remember, that's Capricorn energy, Virgo energy also. So there is something here saying, even though the Pentacles aspect of life right now is a little like topsy, that's that temperance reverse, like the mixture is kind of topsy turvy right now. um Take a breath, have some faith, stay busy, and don't forget that your surroundings, the love surroundings that you have, are stable and loving. And it's like kind of trying to draw you out of that melancholy. Like, you have love out there. Yeah, try to enjoy it, okay? Try to, it's just about the stressful times we're going through right now, and finding the distraction in things that we love, okay? Thanks for watching. I hope you guys got some messages out of it. If you did, consider dropping something in the description. I'm sorry, check the description and think about dropping something at the Venmo or Cash App, or please email me and we can connect for a personal reading. Until I see you in a few days, thanks for sticking with me. Okay, thanks. Bye.